What up? This video. My name is Quaish. Not really, but I'm Quaish. Let's dive into it. Alright, so here's the dealio with freaking mythical crafts. Alright, so basically, I mean, you guys generally listen. I'm gonna be honest, you probably all know what's going on with the crafts, and you're more interested in what we're gonna be looking at in just a moment. But figured I'd just throw it out there. Why not? But basically, mythical craft, you can craft them for 1,000 scrap or crafting materials. Honestly, pretty pricey. And I'm just gonna share my opinion a little bit on it before we kind of dive into it, because I know mythical crafts, people are like, oh yeah, you can get really cool crafts and stuff like that. And you can, and you'll see some pretty epic ones in this inventory. But most of the time, I mean, it is not a worthwhile investment at all. I'll tell you this much. It is a lot better than unboxing from my past experience with that, but coming from a guy that's crafted probably over like hundreds of craft mythicals, it's not worth it at all. And the reason why that is, why I'm saying that, but generally when you get items, when you craft items, there is a chance they can be marketable if they're like a, you know, like an epic or a legendary or something else. Sometimes premiums will be craftable, but generally they don't get purchased. Very rarely have good crafts been purchased on the market. Like, some of these have been up for, I don't know, an absolutely crazy amount of time. A lot of them are extremely overpriced. Like, I'll tell you this much, although this is cool looking, not even close to that price. Probably around $100 some, maybe. I don't even know if someone would pay that much. I know the Chinese would probably, because the Chinese are definitely more collectors when it comes to this. But really with crafting, I mean, there is a small chance that you can get something that looks good. A lot of it will be unmarketable because premiums are kind of like the sought after thing. So usually if you get a good craft, it will be unmarketable. But even if it is marketable, unless it's like an insane craft, it really won't sell. And then hold on just a second. And what I mean by that is, generally when something is a good craft, it's expensive. People usually don't pay crazy prices for unturned items, unless there's a collector. Those are few and far between. That's what I mean, though. It won't sell at all. And I've sold numerous things on the market when it comes to these crafts. Like this one especially. I'm just going to highlight some examples of pretty solid crafts that just don't sell. Like this Zoob, for example. Zoobs are pretty popular, am I right? I mean, let's be honest. They're pretty popular skin, right? But this junk has been at $22, and it's been on the market for probably almost a month, and no one has touched it. Not a single person. Maybe it's not the coolest skin in the world, I guess. I guess I'm not a good judge at that. But generally they don't sell. And the only rare chance that they do sell is there's a collector that just for some reason falls in love. But with the current state of like Unturned's trading community, there are very few collectors willing to pay a lot of money. I mean, there are a few scatters of communities that are willing to spend money, but they're on very specific items. Like, I can tell you one thing. The only thing that's profitable about crafting is you can get it a really sweet item. Yes, you can. That you might enjoy. I feel like that's the only profitable thing about it, is your own enjoyment. Because when it comes down to selling it, I mean, I have some crafts that are honestly, in my opinion, probably the best crafts in the game. I'm not trying to flex or anything, I'm just being honest. They're pretty incredible, but I haven't gotten approached by many spires. In the past I have, but they weren't near anything that I'd want. But that's just a disclaimer, a little rant. I mean, because I don't know, I just don't want you guys going in and wasting money, especially when it comes to crafting. You have to spend quite a bit of money, if you want to spend money, in order to get the crafting material to make a crafted item. Let's dive back into the skins. Now, I've crafted and traded, majorly traded. I don't know if majorly is a word, but I've traded for a bunch of these skins in the past, and you can see I have a lot of them. Like even these smaller ones, like an Electric Voyager Zoob, premium skin. Usually when it comes to crafting, premiums craftable skins are generally the best ones because they're the coolest looking skins. But you can get some themed, like uncommons or something. Like I think I have a Grizzly that's like a blue energized. You can get something like this, and these are pretty cool. They don't sell for a crazy amount, but these, see, I know I was ranting a lot about pricing and things that don't sell. These sell like crazy. If you get a blue energized, it'll sell like no problem. But you can get stuff like that. But generally, when it comes down to it, the mythical premiums are by far the most sought after because they're the coolest skins. I think we could all agree on that. But I'll kind of showcase some of my favorite ones out of the collection here. I mean, we got this thing, not the coolest skin, but I mean, or not the coolest effect, but it works. Pretty cool skin, right? You're not going to see that anywhere else. That's pretty cool. And a lot of these have more trading history behind them. Like some of them I crafted and I was lucky, but others I just traded for them. Like this one I traded for, and this one's really cool. Shout out to Como. He is racist, but he got some good skins, and I appreciate him for this. I haven't equipped this in a long time, but let me tell you, it is a really cool looking skin with the effect as well. And I really like this as well, even though this junk is like, I don't even use the Knight Rider, and it doesn't really combo well, but boy, bro, this thing is sweet, dude. I was so hyped when I crafted that one. But I mean, a lot of these, I just have them because I crafted them or something. I actually would love to get rid of a bunch of them, like the lower tier ones, like the cosmic ones or something like this. It's not lower tier. This is I actually crafted this one recently. It was my last crafting session because I'm probably not going to be doing that anymore because it's not worth it. But this was a really cool craft. Radioactive Voyager Maple Strike. Honestly, really sick. If you want it, anyway, hold on a second. If you want any of these, hit me up in the comments. I'd love to trade or sell. It's up to you. But this one's kind of sick. I just noticed it's got a little planet on there, dude. That's pretty dope. It's got a sweet little planet. I think that's a planet. I don't know. But you got that going on. Some of these I'm not going to look at because I'm going to showcase them like after this. But this one's really sweet. I recently started collecting radioactive insane items, and so far I've got 3. I have a Maple Strike, I have a Scalar, and I have not a Peacemaker, a PDW, and I only know of one other one that's one that I need, and it's a radioactive insane AUG, but the dude won't trade it, so that's kind of unfortunate, but I'll get there someday, maybe, if I don't sell my inventory before then. Other notable crafts, I got this Bounty Hunter. Funny thing is, there's actually 2 of these in existence, and I actually found the dude that had both of them, and he ended up selling me this one. He used to have a kill counter on it, but, you know, the removers came out, so that's kind of hype, dude. Got the kill counter off of it. And for those of you that don't know, kill counters at one point decreased the value of the item, so I don't know if it's the case anymore since you could remove them, but just a little tidbit of knowledge there. Also got some, like, semi-cool looking ones. Like, this one is sick looking. Like, I'm telling you, if this skin was on any other weapon, like a Maple Strike or a Zoob, this would be outrageous. It would be probably a very sought after skin. This is incredible. I crafted this one. I think this one I also crafted. It's kind of semi-themed. I'm gonna be honest with you, Soul Shatter looks like garbage in the inspect menu. When it looks in game, though, it's kind of cool looking. I also got this recently. Shout out to Sativ. Dude hooked it up. This is a pretty sweet, it's like a, I don't know, for many of you that don't know about this skin actually glows in game by itself, so it's luminescent, and it has a glowing cosmic effect. It actually looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Cosmic is a low tier effect, but this is freaking sweet. I think I have one other skin that I want to show. Oh, this one's cool looking too. Again, shout out to Sativ, dude hooked it up. This is amazing. That's probably my favorite katana skin. I know there was an energized one floating around in the Chinese community. I want it so bad, but probably won't ever happen. And there's one last one I can touch on. I think it's the Nibbler. And not even joking to you guys, I crafted 2 of these. 2 of them. I have one on the market and I have one in my inventory. I have 2 of these things. Hey, listen. Go look it up on the market. You know what I'm saying? Go buy it. Such a sweet looking skin. Anyways, it is really cool looking though. Crafted 2 of them, that's kind of insane. But that's kind of it for those. And, I mean, we're going to hop over to some of the more rare ones that are really sweet. So, stay tuned to that. Let's hop over. Alright, well that's it, dude. That's the end of the video. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything more to say than that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little stretched out, but just wanted to rant, share my feelings, show some skins. You know me. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed it. I am planning on making maybe a little bit more videos, a little more informational. Actually, probably not informational. Probably just looking at skins and stuff like that. Maybe even talking about some trading stories, diving into some trading communities. I don't know, dude. We're going to look at some stuff, that's for certain. I just need to get motivated and get some love. So let's get some love, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.